Thank you. Thank you. I ain't got this emotion for a while. But I give a lot of thanks to the Southern Center. When I first met Sarah, I had almost given up. When you're doing life without parole in prison, I just didn't want to spend the rest of my life in prison. I want to, contemplating suicide and everything else. I met some Muslim brothers. They told me, say, you never give up until it's all over. And then during Ramadan in 2015, this little lady came to see me. She came to see me. She said, Mr. Tuff, I would like to help you get out of prison. I couldn't believe this. She said she worked for the Southern Center in Atlanta, Georgia. I heard about the Southern Center, but I'm doing life without parole for possession of what you call a grain of rice or cocaine that they found on the ground around 15 other people's. And when Sarah said she was going to work and try to get me out of prison, I gave her all the hope. She started working, 15 months later, 2016, they called me back to Moultrie, so I thought she really was just trying to get me a parole date. I never thought that she was trying to get me out of prison. I thought I was getting a parole date to let the parole board in Atlanta, Georgia decide my fate. When I came back to Moultrie, to my shock and surprise, they had filed a motion to modify my sentence. And what they did, the judge agreed with her motion, and they freed me that day. I was able to see grandkids that I had never saw, and I had never saw because during my incarceration time, I had very few visits except one. And I was able to eat my first Chinese meal, get my first cell phone, and what I was able to do since I've been out, I've been able to raise the vote. And last Friday, it was early voting. I cast my first vote. So I'm honored for the Southern Center inviting me here tonight to share my story. And I'm really honored to be your guest. For all the work you did and all the work you're doing, word can't express how I feel, and all the guys I left behind that you're working to free. So keep up the good work, and thank you for what you did.